Next up, Argentina. We will see you there. Till then, goodbye. Cheers, Neil, you're a legend. Cheers, Jules. Right then, hi guys, how you doing? So much to talk about before we head to Argentina, isn't it? We've just finished filming Red Bull TV. Let's go right back to day one. Elvin Evans on the pace straight away. The Welshman flying in the M Sport Ford Fiesta. He did a great job on day one. Chris Meek in the wars. Stage 1 picked up a puncture. Stage 6 damaged the rear suspension.
I have no idea, I just followed my notes.
Bit of a disaster. Sebastian Loeb as well on stage 1, damaged the rear suspension, was able to fix it. But look, it was really all about Elvin Evans, Ott Tanak and Thierry Neuville for me this weekend. Thierry Neuville struggling with the pace of the car. Saturday night he changed the settings on it, managed to find a better balance, and it worked for him on the final stage of Saturday night. He actually took the rally lead from Elvin Evans. Ott Tanak should have been there, but he picked up a puncture on stage 11, which basically put him out of the running. So going into the final day with just 2 stages remaining, Thierry Neuville led from Elvin Evans by 4.5 seconds. Stage 13, the first stage of Sunday morning, Evans put in a blinder. He built a lead of 11.5 seconds going into the final stage. It was all looking so good for Elvin's second career victory. Believe me, in the commentary, myself and Craig Breen, we were so excited. We want 11.5 seconds. Remember, that's the difference between Elvin Evans and Thierry Neuville. And it's all looking good for the Welshman.
I've got goosebumps.
The second split come through, and then the pictures came up. Limping through the stage, no! It was just a disaster because Elvin picked up a puncture on that final stage. I remember commentating on it. We all thought it was going to happen. So unlucky.
Oh no.
Drama right up until the final corners of what was and has been a brilliant event. Everybody's packing up and heading back to the factories where they'll basically rebuild the cars, check everything over. Standard practice for me, go home, wash my pants, and then we head out to Argentina for some steak and some more rallying. It's gonna be decent.
That's enough, that's good.
We're here in Argentina with the whole gang. Everybody's arrived. Hello, Victor. Hello. Julian's producer. You all know Neil. When we were in Mexico, you all saw Neil eating a chili. Is it hot? We're more on Neil's turf now. Bamalam. All about the steak and the wine in Argentina.
I've been waiting for this for weeks.
Look at that.
Perfect.
Look at that. Oh. Heaven.
Have a look at that. Demolished. But I didn't actually have the biggest steak at the table.
Talk to us. Talk to us about your steak, Victor.
It's just massive.
Steak was good. Well done, Argentina. You've done it again. Righty guys, here we are. It's been raining fairly heavily for the last 4 days. It's Wednesday evening at the moment. Key thing about Argentina is stages are up in the mountains. Boys are wrecking in deep fog up in the mountains now, so that's going to make pace notes really difficult. How that then translates into the rally remains to be seen. So let's keep our eye on that. Elvin Evans, his car was just here 2017 when he was fighting for his first ever WRC victory. It was right here in Argentina, and he was doing that with Thierry Neuville. Will we expect the same thing from Elvin this weekend? I think we can expect Elvin to be quick for sure, but the critical thing back in 2017 was that Elvin was running those DMAC tyres. It's everybody, all the WRC drivers running Michelins this year, so it's a completely level playing field. Consider the weather, because if you're first on the road on a wet stage, you probably get most of the grip, and the more cars that come through, the more it churns up, and it just basically becomes this kind of pyre of kind of nastiness that you're trying to drive through. Team of Citroen is here this weekend. M Sport, I don't know, let's wait and see. Toyota, a bit of a tricky one, isn't it? All 3 Toyota drivers have won Rally Argentina. For sure, we know that Toyota is quick. Can they win rallies? 100%. Have they got a great team of drivers? Yes. Punctures. I think it's the only question mark hanging over Toyota at the moment. We've seen so many punctures, and Argentina is rough. If Toyota do not pick up any punctures, I think they're still the favourite. The Hyundai though, that goes well in the rough stuff. So let's go there. Hyundai. Thierry Neuville comes here leading the championship from Sebastian Ogier. We'll head to Citroen in a minute. He's won it before. He knows he can do it. Sebastian Ogier has never won it before. He's got that psychological edge already. Andreas Mikkelsen is back this weekend. He likes this rally. If it does dry out, it could work in his favour. I don't know. Anyone's guess. Thierry Neuville is going to be quick here. I promise you that. Let's go to Citroen. So, down here at Citroen, Sebastian Ogier has never ever won this rally, and he desperately wants to change that. I know he does. The Citroen boys know how to map an engine for altitude. So, Sebastian Ogier, trading Thierry Neuville by just 2 championship points, is going to want to keep that gap small, maybe even take the championship lead going into Chile. But remember, he'll be opening the road there if that's the case. Maybe he doesn't want to do that. Some strategy perhaps this weekend. It's Argentina. Who knows what's going to happen? I'm going inside for a cup of tea. Right then, keep your eye obviously on Thierry Neuville, Ott Tanak, Sebastian Ogier, Elfyn Evans. But because of these difficult conditions, you really can't second guess the result, and it's anybody's guess. We've had a little preview. Now basically it's time for me to go and have a chat with all the boys for our Red Bull TV coverage this weekend. Make sure you watch it. Let's go and do some interviews.
We're probably in for a very different rally to what we've seen anyway for the last 2 years.
Smile, mate. It's not that bad. It's not that bad, fella. Don't worry.
We feel more prepared than ever for this rally. Yeah, looking forward to be back in the seats.
We have had a great win in 2017 in the final stage, big push and small mistake from Elfyn. Similar like in Corsica a few weeks ago.
Have I upset you already?
Holiday time is over.
If I will need to prepare a question before an interview here in Argentina, it's pretty easy.
We are done with another vlog. We've spoken to all the drivers, said some really interesting things. Thierry Neuville seemed very, very confident, didn't he? Basically, all the boys feeling very good about this weekend. It's going to be a tough one, as Argentina always is. So make sure you watch all the shows on Red Bull TV on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, 10 o'clock local time here in Argentina. We'll also be live on Saturday. You can follow me on Instagram at Chen TV, and of course, do not forget to subscribe to Red Bull Motorsports. It's been a pleasure. I'm going inside for another steak. See you later.